Hello, my beautiful queens and kings. You have got to stay consistent. And I know it can be hard at times because you're literally going from one program into a program that hasn't even been created yet. It's just something that you believe in. It's something that you've always had all your life. And you're like, well, I kind of want to step into this. And in order to do that, you have to prove yourself to the universe because you've been chosen to help us to all come as a collective to raise the vibration on earth. And so you have to prove yourself after you've been through all of that hardship, you've been through all of that programming, that you know what, I'm going to stay consistent regardless of what happens. I don't care what it looks like on the outside. I don't care what it looks like on the external. I'm going to keep going. Even when things look bad, even when things look like what the even when I'm just like, what am I doing here? Just stay consistent because you're proving something that is invisible to the naked eye. You know, you can't see it, but you just feel it. You feel it deep in your soul. You just know, like, there's something more. There's something more. Stay consistent. And when you stay consistent like that, you're building up the new you. And therefore, the universe has no choice but to reflect that back to you. But yes, it is going to take a while because, especially if you've been through those cycles before where the universe is trying to teach you these lessons, but you kind of seem like you're waking up, you're like, okay, I guess I'm going to go with this because I kind of feel this way. But then slowly that old programming starts working its way back in. And there you go again. You kind of go, I don't want to say fall off, but you kind of go back into the same routine that you've always known. And you like to, one thing about you is you like to keep the peace. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to make people uncomfortable. So you're just like, okay, I'm just going to stick with this routine. But to change that mind process, to change your exterior, you have to stay consistent. You have to go through those uncomfortable times where everybody else is looking at you like, what are you doing? You got to deal with those nasty comments and people just saying things to you, whether it's behind your back or to your face. You have to be that one that's like, I'm going to stand tall and I'm going to stand on what my truth is, no matter what. And again, the universe at some point has no choice but to reflect that back to you. But it's not going to be when you want it to. You're going to have to go through some hard stuff. And you're like, I already have. Life was hard. Like, I've been programmed to believe all of this BS. But now we're in the transition. The 5D is here. It's not coming anymore. It's not like, oh, Jesus is coming back. Like, no, it's here. It's here. And that's why so many of us are waking up, especially back in 2020 when what we all know what happened to the world and the world was put on pause. A lot of us had our first spiritual awakening, and it's just been this spiritual journey ever since. And the more and more you step into that, the more and more the universe is going to reflect that back to you. And then the more and more the collective is going to start seeing like, wait a minute, maybe I don't have to live this way. Maybe there is another way to live. And then you're going to be able to be that leader. You're going to be that shiny example to others that they don't have to live a certain type of way just because they've been programmed to believe that. Just because the Matrix told them that that's how life is and that's just how it should be, because it's not. Until next time, I love you and the universe loves you.